Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Let's resume the second part of this video. So let's get sketching. In the previous video, I finished with the eyes. Now I will move forward with the nose. First of all, I will mark the areas which are darker with my pencil so that it would be easy for me to use charcoal powder. After marking the lines, I am using a tissue paper to smudge the lines. Sketching needs a lot of patience, but you just need to keep at it. Just keep mentioning details, marking the details, working upon them. Then only you will get the perfect picture. This part of the picture is pretty dark, so I'm using darker pencils and I can have the liberty of using darkest range of it. Now time for the charcoal powder. But be careful while using it, otherwise you will leave some dark spots on your sheet. This portion of the sketch is pretty dark, so I'm using my charcoal powder liberally. For the detailing, I'm using a charcoal pencil. According to the reference picture, this portion of the sketch is pretty dark. So I'm using my charcoal pencil for marking the area. Here I'm using a kneaded eraser for the shine and the highlights. This portion of the sketch is pretty dark. It's a shadow. So I'm thinking of doing it later. First I will finish this side of the sketch. This is again a shadow on the sketch, but it is not that dark. So I'm using my pencil carefully. It's very crucial to mark the face, the jawline. There is a slight beard, so I'm just drawing some irregular circles, small tiny circles, some with the mono eraser for the highlight. Now for the mustache, I'm using a dark pencil, charcoal pencil and a 6B pencil. After marking with the 6B pencil as a base, I'm using my charcoal pencil to finish the look. A light blend with the brush. Now I'm using my eraser for the highlight. Now it's time for the lips. Firstly, I am just marking the darker lines and using my charcoal powder very carefully. Now I'm using an earbud to smudge the dark lines. You just need to know how to use the charcoal powder because it gives a very beautiful look to your sketch, as they are not shiny as the graphite pencil. Now for the detailing, I'm using a charcoal pencil. And the most important part is the shine. You just need to follow a reference picture. Patience and to be calm is the key for a good sketch. Many people involve themselves in art for many reasons, but for me, art is like meditation. It teaches me how to be patient, relaxed, and calm in any situation. So after marking the lines, I am using my charcoal powder on the darker area. But it's very important to use the brush very lightly. Do not press it hard, otherwise it will leave dark spots. After this, I'm using a charcoal pencil for the detailing. It's really a must-have. It's very nice tool. Just use the charcoal pencil and just smudge them with the brush and you are done. This portion is completely black, so just using my darker tools and smudging them. Now, time for this portion, which is completely dark. I'm using a charcoal stick and I'm just rubbing it on the sheet. Here I'm using a brush to blend it with the lighter portion. This portion is also very dark, so I'm using a charcoal pencil here because I don't want to ruin the sketch. And carefully smudge it with the tissue paper. And for the final look, I'm using charcoal powder for the areas which are darker. Here I'm doing some final touches with the charcoal pencil and with the mono eraser. This is the final look of my sketch. Thank you so much for watching.